Hey, what's up everyone? Back here with another low-end opening video. We got 3 Prizm blasters that we're doing today. I previously have done, let me open this bad boy up. Open all of these up at once. Previously, off camera, opened up 26 of these. I had purchased 30, so we've got 26 plus 3. I know. I said there's 30, right? Well, I've had decent luck in terms of shipping, receiving quality goods from Target. You can get these at any time. This is number 30 here. I think we'll leave that one alone and return that one to Target. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through these real quick. You guys, most of you probably know what it is. I like to do these in mass so that I can give you an idea of what to expect. As I say in some of my videos, you can buy one or a couple, or you can watch people post their videos of all these great hits that they get, right? Because who usually wants to post a trashy box? I'm not going to get too many views with that kind of video. So I like to do a bunch of these, give you guys a good idea. What I'm going to do at the end is, after I open these 3, I'll recap it. But again, keep in mind, this is going to be these 3 plus another 26 times $20 each at Target, at retail. So you can do the math on that. Pretty steep. And then I'll give a review at the end of whether I give it a thumbs up or a down. Kind of buzz through these real quick. Centering looks pretty nice on that one. Ooh la la. That'll probably be our best card out of there. Go ahead and set that down there. Let me sleeve that bad boy up real quick. You get one of these Purple Wave Prizms per box. So definitely want to hit something nice like that. Nice, we'll see. Career hasn't gotten off to the best start. But, you know, he's only 1 start in so far. I guess I kind of buzzed through the base. There you see a Prizm. JC Horn, tough break with what happened to him, right? Yeah, so again, you can do the math. 30 times 20, give or take a little bit of money, taxes, minus red card fees. So remember, when you see the recap at the end, nice green Prizm there. You always want to see a rookie, Marshall Jr. Nice Najee Harris. Centering's off on that one like it is on most. I've done videos on these. I've done megas. I opened 6 megas, put a video out there about that. And then I also opened 9 hangers. So if you're curious on what those formats look like, go ahead and take a look at those videos. But by the time I'm shooting this, it's October 2nd now. We've got Don Russ out already. Nice DeVonta Smith. Nice Prizm there. Dylan Moses centering looks pretty good. Travis Etienne, same thing, the injury. So yeah, I've done those platforms. I see a Zach there on the back. But now with Don Russ football being out, this stuff's obviously going to take a back seat. Lee. Nice Prizm. Unfortunately, that particular player is on it. Zach Wilson, again, you can see the centering a bit off left to right. That's the problem over and over with these cards. So, you know, when I was going to shoot this video just now, when I was setting everything up for it, I was sitting here thinking, I was thinking about Fanatics and everything and the takeover. I was thinking to myself, you know, in a lot of ways, that could be a bad thing. We always wait and see, right? There are Purple Wave coming up here. Is that Micah Parsons? Yeah. Nice Micah Parsons rookie. Centering's pretty solid on that one. Got Fields right behind him. And Mr. Pitts. And that centering is the Pitts. But I was thinking about the whole Fanatics takeover of the industry that's going to happen depending on what that timeline is, and a lot of uncertainty out there, obviously. But I was thinking about this as it pertains to Panini and Topps as well. I'd say Panini maybe more so. But, and this was just my opening of some Prizm product recently, was the centering was just god-awful. Surface issues galore. So in a lot of ways, we're like, oh, fuck a monopoly, right? But when you have a situation where the company just seems to not even give a fuck about the quality of the product they put out, which is what I see, or what I could say, got a silver, ooh, hoo, 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 woo, nice. Which is what I would say of Panini. Then you kind of would sit there and think to yourself, well, is it going to be any worse with some other company doing the production? Now, again, that doesn't necessarily mean that Fanatics is producing the cards. Maybe they use the same printing press that Panini uses. I don't know. But wherever these cards come from, they're dog shit. So, given that, maybe it's changed for the better. I don't know. Just a thought I had when I was going through those Prizm cards that I was opening recently. And I was like, this is just disgusting. Got a nice Jamar Chase green there. Again, that centering. Beautiful card, but that centering is off. Just slightly. I get that things happen. Another Micah Parsons All-Americans. Centering off again. But I get it. Stuff happens. I'm not trying to be too harsh. I would say I get more so print lines and things like that. Little surface blemishes, that stuff, I can maybe more understand. Nice J.C. Horn silver there. A green, nice J.C. Horn green Prizm, I should say. Now, I get it in a way. But the centering, to me, that just seems like something that shouldn't be an issue as much as it is. And Topps is a victim of that as well. We've got our purple wave coming up here. So I opened a bunch of sets, and there were several cards that consistently were off-centered. I don't know if any of you have opened any 21 Topps or Top sets, but the Dylan Carlson card, it was Monty Harrison. There were several others that were just consistently off-centered. So I don't get the centering and how centering is a problem. All right, let's see what we got. No slow roll. Basham. I don't have his nickname there. J.C. Horn again, and then Mr. Marshall. So yeah, centering is something I'm less forgiving on. Print lines, like I said, surface blemishes, I get it, I guess, with the way these cards are manufactured. But Najee Harris. Centering is actually pretty solid on that one. And that was my observation before. Dylan Moses, decent centering, was that even within these Prizm draft cards here in football, that you would see the same kind of centering in certain cards. Like I believe it was, and I have to go back and look at the cards, but I think it was a lot of the Crusade cards were off-centered, like the Trevor Lawrence cards. The base ones, though, nice Terrace Marshall green. But then you'd have a purple or a gold, something like that, of the same player. But then those ones would be centered fine. Quality control, baby. All right, we're getting down to it. We've got one more pack to go. Then we'll hit up a review. There's that Zach Wilson. Centering looks okay on that one. Let me go back and look at the one we got in our first pack. And then I will compare the two, show you those two real quick when I do a recap. Jamar Chase on the back there. Jacob Blake. Pittman. Oh, we got another Jacob Blake Prizm. And wrap it up with that Jamar. And the centering on that one looks pretty solid. All right, let's do a quick recap of these 3 boxes. Then I'll get into the recap of the 26 boxes. But if you take a look here at the Zach Wilson, the centering on this one actually looks decent. You can see it's off a little bit, left to right. Then you take a look at this one. I know I don't have them side by side. That'd be a lot easier, right? But the centering on this one looks a little bit better. Let's hold it back a little bit. There you go. Centering looks pretty much close to perfect on this one. Whereas this one, you can see it's off a little bit thinner over on this side here. Usually you don't see that. Like I said, usually it's consistently off on any particular card. So quick recap, the Horn Green, got the Basham Purple Wave, Marshall Harris, Marshall Green, Fields Base, we got that Lawrence Prizm, and the Parsons Purple Wave, and then that Justin Fields Purple Wave from the first pack, that one, and then the Lawrence Silver Prizm, probably the top cards we got. So let me just buzz through these real quick. Again, keep in mind, this is 26 of these, so got a bunch of cards here, and I don't put everything here. You know, top players and quarterbacks, I'll have them here. Duplicates, so we had a Marco Wilson auto. Try to keep track of the autos we got. So out of 29, we got one auto. This is what I was talking about with the Crusade Trevor Lawrence. You see the centering's way off, way thinner on this side. Had a Mahomes Prizm. Purple Wave Marshall. They had a Tua Prizm, and then also a Tua Purple Wave. And these are cards that came out of a batch of 10. So what do we see? One auto so far. Second auto, Patty Fisher. Another Trevor Lawrence off-centered Crusade card. Again, thinner on this side over here. So in some ways, I actually would rather see the base card because those at least weren't off-centered. Thinner on this side here. These are ones I just put in card savers. And if you see blemishes, that's just the card saver. They're old. I use old card savers to store these. So you see the base, you shouldn't have as much of a problem with centering, right? So when a Crusade pops out, you always are kind of like, I know the centering's going to be garbage on this. So that was one batch of 10. Next batch, Zach Wilson. Actually, that Crusade is pretty well centered. That Fields Crusade looks nice. That Brady Prizm. Auto there, Toney Fields, the second. So that's our third auto. And this should give you an idea of, got that Prizm, Zach Wilson, centering again thinner on this side. But yeah, that's a third auto. Centering's a little bit better on this Lawrence. So third auto so far. So you guys can get an idea of what your auto odds are. But obviously you see no huge names, but who knows? These guys may establish themselves over time. Patrick Surtain, actually a little bit chunkier on this side, but not too bad. Another Tua Silver. Cards from that batch that I had put in card savers. Prizm Trey Lance. That Prizm Crusade. Trevor Lawrence. Zach. Purple Wave. Etienne and a Purple Wave Zach Wilson. And another Trevor Lawrence base. All right, one more small batch to show you here. More of the same, though. I mean, you've seen most of these cards already from the previous boxes. Oh, there we go. Peyton Turner. And I hadn't reviewed these since I opened them a while back. So that's our fourth auto. Oh, fifth auto. Dio. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. We'll call him Dio. So that's 5 autos. That Burrow Prizm. And I don't think there were any more autos there. So out of 29 blasters, that's 5 autos. Oops, forgot a Mahomes in there. So 5 autos out of 29, basically about 1 out of 6. I don't know if those are the odds or if I did better or worse. That Lawrence Green Prizm. And then another Trevor Lawrence. Centering's off, a little bit thinner on this side. So there you go. That is 29 blaster boxes right there. I think that's enough for this year. That's enough to give you guys a great idea of what to expect. They're nice cards. You're looking at $600 worth of stuff, basically, is the value there. For me, I'm more of just a hold type investor. I don't look to flip things quickly. That's just me. Maybe get them graded when the price comes down. We'll see. See who pans out of these guys. But 5 autos is the value there. I have a huge problem, as I said, with the centering And a lot of these have print lines and other blemishes as well. Like I said, I can understand that to some degree. I won't be buying any more. I bought a ton. As I said, I've got a couple other videos up with megas and hangers. So thanks for watching this video, everybody. Let me know what you think. But as I said, we're kind of moving on now. We've got Don Russ out, and more product is going to come out with them in their pro uniforms. So obviously, these start to take a back seat. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Have a good day.